edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the first down. Check out the White Sox starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's just 1 for 6. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Still 1 and 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count still at 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Madrigal, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him betting something in the dirt.
And it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Jared Walsh comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's hitless in 6 tries. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. One and two now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because the pitch he's going to need going forward.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. The next batter will be Luis Robert, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 3-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Robert is under this one. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Past history with Lucas Giolito, just a 1 for 9. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Eaton. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Albert now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Upton, the runner at second with 1 away. And Albertson's rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Upton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down. Center himself up through a big spot.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And he fouls this one off. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Past history with Lucas Giolito, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north.
And the fastball well off the plate inside. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Johann Monkatta. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. No balls to strike the count.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's ball one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And lined up, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Cobb to spoil that one away. Live. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Johann Monkatta is retired to kick off the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate now, Engel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Madrigal.
The batter will be Madrigal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Payoff pitch one more time, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Next to dig in, Tim Anderson trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Engel over at second. Madrigal is over at first with one away. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bullet to first base.
Now batting, right fielder, Eaton.
Ready now for the White Sox. Eaton. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hit 0. Here's the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line and left. After it is Upton, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Here's the catcher, Rendon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And it'll not be close, and the run will score easily. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. I mean, right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 1. Ready now for L.A. Max Stassi. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 5. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and he's able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared.
Now at the plate, here is Jared Walsh. First pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Stassi leads off first with 1 away. High and deep down the left field line. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark.
Next, it'll be Mike Trout. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
A ball and no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count, here it comes. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he did that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on the show right after. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. The batter will be Luis Robert. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's Johann Monkatta. In the air now, out to right field. Fowler has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Adam Engel.
Striding forward now is the DH, Adam Engel. Here's the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Justin Upton the next to hit. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out. Now one down with the bases empty. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. One run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he lays off for ball 1. This is popped up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
The bat, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now it'll be Dexter Fowler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and 0. Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, and it's now a 5-2 game. Into the box, Jose Iglesias. Grounded down the third baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second, but they throw it away. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Not to minimize the hit here, because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
In now, Max Stassi, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Iglesias at third with 2 away. And that one yanked just foul. Here's another 1-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Alex Cobb, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So now into the box is Nick Madrigal. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him. Bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tim Anderson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Cobb benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 2 for 3. In there, 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So a man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Anderson's running. Pitch misses the throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2.
When I tell you no exceptions to the rule, bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a group.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now here is Jared Walsh. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And a check swing here, couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Walsh is retired, 2 down now. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards wall. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Rendon at second with 2 down. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Runnel scoring the inning on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Johann Rendon. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Jose Abreu will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch of the AB on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
Up next, Eloy Jimenez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Hard hit towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Fowler. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
To the plate now, Johann Monkatta, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 1. All even now, 2 and 2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. White Sox pick up just the one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the White Sox 6 and the Angels 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the veteran DH, Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's fouled away. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The next 1-2 pitch.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. See if we knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense.
Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Ronaldo Lopez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now at the plate is Jose Iglesias, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on the way. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal has it. And the throw is in time. Iglesias is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 0 for 4. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's near.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The tag from Rendon, and they get him at home plate. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. In now, Adam Engel. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Adam Eaton stands in as he looks at ball one here. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Hard hit at third. And Holden, this winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They still lead it 6-4. Last half of the seventh here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Walsh. Now here's the pitch. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High and deep down the left field line. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is and I mean, battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him, then serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
High in the air down the right field line.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with 1 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Lays off, 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Matt Foster takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Standing in now, Justin Upton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fouled away.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Still even at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, he battled to get it to his 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
It's 0-0 now. As a look, now the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swing and a little tapper. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are two gone now. So next to hit is Dexter Fowler. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Robert is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail it here 6-4.